Rockstar just broke GTA Online once again, but in a good way, or in a bad way, depending on the type of player you are, because we have a brand new broken vehicle meta. And if you remember how the armored Kuruma became completely bulletproof after the Los Santos Tuners update, or also how the Sterling GT had the same glitch following the Criminal Enterprises DLC update, Rockstar has done it again. Now, with the Oscar Guzman Flies Again content update, the second half of the Agents of Sabotage DLC drip feed, the Coquette D5, that brand new sports car to the game, has once again unintentionally been given full bulletproof protection, making it the ultimate vehicle for PvE missions, as well as just cruising around Los Santos without taking a single bullet worth of damage to your character. And so today on the show, we're going to break down exactly why this car is such a game changer. We're going to put it to the test, and I'll also see how it performs in action and showcase that to you. So if you find this video helpful, or if you just enjoy these types of little breakdowns, be sure to drop a like on it. And if you want to stay up to date with everything GTA Online, Red Dead Online, and even Rockstar Games as a whole, don't forget to hit that subscribe button with your bell notifications turned on. And that being said, if you want a vehicle that offers basically complete invincibility in all PvE scenarios, actually, without any hyperbole there, complete invincibility in PvE scenarios and almost full invincibility in PvP situations, the Coquette D5 is going to be your best bet here. This car isn't just bulletproof, it also brings a nice high speed and fantastic handling to the table, and who doesn't like a nice C6 Corvette? This car is a super versatile option even without having this glitch applied, and also standard armor vehicles like the Kuruma or the Duke of Death or the Night Shark just don't compete in terms of performance compared to the Coquette D5. Now, while the D5 is an absolute beast in PvE, it's not going to be the best option still for PvP like I was talking about. Even though it is impervious to bullets, players can still take you out with explosives like rockets or sticky bombs. The vehicle isn't necessarily invincible, but it is bulletproof. So any sort of enemies relying on normal gunfire, this car will make you untouchable. So that's for and applies for whether you're escaping from NPCs during a mission, or you're maneuvering during a gunfight, or you're just looking for the best way to tackle heist setups. This is definitely going to be a go-to option for you. Now, the good news here is this glitch is going to be around for a while. The Armored Kuruma's bulletproof glitch lasted nearly 6 months, from the Los Santos Tuners update in July of 2021 until the Contract DLC in December of 2021. And then same thing with the Benefactor Sterling GT from the Criminal Enterprises update in 2022 to the Los Santos Drug Wars Winter update in December of 2022. And so if history repeats itself here, we could have plenty of time to enjoy this new vehicle meta before Rockstar eventually patches it with the summer DLC, whether that drops in June again for this year, or again, you know, maybe we get it in July or even August if they want to push it back to that mid to late summer release time frame like we've seen in the past for summer DLCs, but I still think it'll come out in June. Either way, whenever we get that title update for the DLC, that is when this vehicle glitch will get patched. So that being said, let's jump into some gameplay so you can see how powerful the Coquette D5 really is. All right, so here we are outside of Los Santos Customs. I just repaired this vehicle. Unfortunately, it just all of a sudden started raining. I literally just went into that mod shop, I kid you not, 1 minute ago IRL, and it was sunny, and now it's already raining in-game. That's crazy. Anyways, I changed the customization on my car. I had like matte black to match that roof, like that plastic black roof that they got going on. I really wish I could change that option. One, I wish we could just turn it into a convertible if we wanted to, but also I wish the secondary would adjust that roof. Players are saying that's more like the carbon roof of the ZR1 on the C6, but like, where's the carbon? It's just like plastic matte black. Anyways, I changed the color from black to match that to yellow. I added the ducktail spoiler. I also wish it was just like half as vertically tall as it was, but nonetheless, that's what we're rocking. This video is not about my vehicle's customization. It's about the fact that the car is bulletproof, right? So let's show you the first thing. You're probably gonna test in-game shooting the front windshield and be like, bruh, like I already blew out the front windshield. What are you talking about? What is this clickbait? What is this lies? No. It is bulletproof. You can see the actual bullets aren't hitting the seats. They're not hitting the car. They're just getting stopped like it's an invisible wall on the windshield. So even if your windshield gets blown out, no one can actually shoot you through here. That works for AR rounds. Obviously, explosives aren't going to like have any effect on this car. You shoot it with an explosive, it's going to blow up like normal. So this isn't supposed to be a vehicle for like PvP gunfights like you would be using an armored vehicle of sorts. This is simply just for PvE content, or if you're in a PvP situation where you know you're not going to get blown up by someone's explosives. Let's test the shotgun out. Same result here. In fact, the assault shotgun's so strong, we're literally forcing this car backwards. When it came to the HSW version of the Sterling GT versus the normal, I'm pretty sure the minigun went through, but it appears on this one it doesn't do anything. It's still bulletproof. Now let's test the side windows, because obviously we know the front's fine, and the back's the same way. You could shoot out the back windshield, but bullets aren't going to penetrate. They're not going to go through. You don't have to worry about getting your windshield shot out. And for some reason, like, the back windshield on this lasts a lot longer before it breaks and cracks. I don't know if that's due to the glitch or not, but obviously same type of deal. When it comes to the side ones, you can't even lose... Oh, okay, never mind, actually. I was just doing this, and the actual windows weren't getting shot out. So I guess I stand corrected. On the sides, I guess they do get blown out as well. But again, same thing. The bullets aren't going to impact the occupants inside the vehicle, whether you're in the passenger seat or in the driver's seat. Now, that being said, back to the minigun conversation. The minigun, just like the Sterling GT, will actually destroy this personal vehicle, even if you're shooting the windows, the sides. The minigun can actually destroy this just like explosives can. But when it comes to just normal bullets, this vehicle is absolutely impervious, and the point is just so that you don't actually get shot and killed while driving. Whether you're in a public free roam session and you're driving by, someone can't just headshot you with the DMR, like the marksman rifle or any other sniper, or, you know, any AR, they can't just lock onto you. I'm pretty sure if you're playing with auto aim settings on, they can maybe still lock on to you. I'm not exactly too sure. I only sit in invite-only sessions now, but I'm going to public just to test this out. So what we're going to do is let's go back to the agency, see if we can get a really good security contract, like the asset protection mission. I never bother with the asset protections because who wants to sit and defend assets for 15 minutes for the normal payout on like professional or even specialist difficulty? But that's a good way to show how many enemies that this vehicle can actually tank. One, before even if it can get destroyed by normal bullets that's not out of the minigun, but also just to show you that you literally can't die while driving this car. And again, explosives, yes, will take you out. I don't mean to suggest that. I'm just saying against normal bullets from ARs, shotguns, SMGs, this car is entirely impervious to those types of bullets. And this is great. We have an asset protection. It's professional difficulty. I'm not doing this for the money right now. I'm just here to showcase you guys 10 minutes of asset protection carnage with the Coquette D5. I mean, I guess as well, I could just get into a massive 5-star wanted level cop chase with this car as well and do the same thing, which maybe we'll do, but let's just showcase to you the utility of the mission itself. I have to go to the vineyards. I don't think I've ever done this for the normal asset protection anyway, so I'll speed this part up. Now, actually, while we're headed out there, because I'm going up on this nice part of the track here, I call it the track, it's just the normal road. I like the Coquette D5's performance. I want to know your guys' thoughts about this car in the comments section, because since we're making this video and it's all about the Coquette D5, I should mention, I guess the disappointing things for me would be the rooftop, or no lack of customization that we could do to the roof. I can't change it to an actual carbon fiber roof. I can't remove the roof option. The roof should be the secondary of the car. I'd love to have this thing be all yellow, but nonetheless, there's that. And then I don't really have any complaints on the performance or anything like that. Honestly, I think this car fits in very nicely with the vehicle meta of where it should be for this type of vehicle class. They classify it as a sports car, obviously, but at the same time, I feel like, you know, it's a C6 Corvette. Why doesn't it have a V8 engine sound in the game? This is like a V10 or a V12 sound in the car, because this sounds exactly like the Grotti Turismo Maggio or the Grotti Turismo R or any of those other cars. You know, the Itali GTO, the Itali RSX, all of them have exactly the same variation of engine noise and exhaust notes that this car does. This isn't the V8 engine sound in the game. There is another V8 engine, you know, example and template that Rockstar goes off of, and why didn't they use that for this car? I have no idea. But besides that, those are my only two complaints. For that, I think that really, besides just the roof option, that really takes the fun out of the car. But this car isn't not fun to drive. It's insanely pleasurable to drive. So here we are. Let's start off using I'll use the AP pistol at first. So obviously when you're shooting, you can't even break the glass. I'm shooting right through the windshield, but you don't, or I guess here. Maybe I wouldn't do that with the pistol. Maybe it would be with the TAC SMG where I break the, I was also shooting at the wrong guy. That's hilarious. Maybe with a different gun. We'll use a few different guns, but you can see, look here. Actually, I won't even move. Let's just sit here. Uh-oh. Okay, I will need to probably move so this guy can't blow up assets. We collected an action figure. These guys are going in to bomb everything here. You can see, just keep an eye on my health bar, right? I'm not using any snacks. I'm not taking any armor, clearly. We're not absorbing any sort of damage from any of these enemies. In fact, I don't even have armor upgrades applied on my character at all. That's it. I actually haven't tested with this car itself if you need to apply the armor upgrades in the shop. I don't think it'll make a difference. That just has to do with crash deformation and everything. I'm pretty sure when it comes to armor on vehicles, that wouldn't affect this glitch. This glitch functions in the exact same way as the Kuruma did. Post Los Santos Tuners update functions exactly the same way as the Sterling GT did, with or without HSW. When the Criminal Enterprises update came out, this is the same exact kind of glitch, which also means, like I said in the commentary, this isn't going to get fixed until we get another title update. And the next time we're going to get a title update is with the summer DLC. So while the other ones lasted a full DLC cycle from the summer update to the winter update, this one, since we got a title update for this March DLC, you know, it is going to be the kind of case where you only have a few months to deal with this. So if you're the kind of player who's getting grief by this in public sessions and you're sick of it, the good news is it will be fixed within the next 3 months here. 3 to 4 months, call it. When it comes to a player who really enjoys this, we'll make sure you take advantage, because you only have 3 or 4 months to take advantage of this. And obviously, we know that all players love the Sterling GT Bulletproof glitch when that dropped, and I was using that vehicle a lot at the time. I wasn't really grinding GTA much when the Los Santos Tuners update came out, because I was more or less focused on Red Dead content on my channel, so that was kind of what I was focusing on my gameplay. But, you know, I'm sure the satisfying factor of it would have been exactly the same. And so you can see we're just protecting the wine barrels with this one. This mission actually doesn't get that many NPCs on it, unlike the ones at the docks where you get a ton of enemies. So this one is actually a very easy asset protection, funny enough. But just overall, you could see I still haven't taken any damage, and that's because this car is completely impervious to bullets. So minigun will destroy your vehicle. Explosives will destroy your vehicle as well. They'll just blow it up, and I'll show that to you at the end. But when it comes to just normal bullets, and that's why I say this is a very good PvE vehicle, because none of these enemies are going to be using explosive rounds on you. They're not going to launch homing missiles or launchers at you, you know. Nothing like that. You can use this car for all sorts of PvE money grinding and content like that. And also, just by the way, if you're someone who just oppressor maxes, this will also keep the game fun and entertaining, because you can drive a really good sports car around, you know, have some fun driving normal land vehicles, not just using the oppressor all the time, and I think the game will be a lot less boring for you if you are someone who's kind of bored of the game. So yeah, we're just going to finish up this asset protection. Very, very simple in terms of completing it. I mean, I don't need to showcase this whole entire mission, right? You get the point. Impervious to bullets, but I just wanted to showcase to you in case you, like, still somehow don't believe me. Yeah, this car is completely impervious to bullets coming through those windshields and stuff. So that is awesome. And you can see we're taking a ton of rounds from the NPCs anyway, and we don't really have to worry about this car dying, because I think it's just the minigun, I believe, that has the ability as like normal bullets to destroy your vehicle that aren't explosive rounds. But any like normal assault rifle bullets or shotguns, SMGs, you know, normal sniper rifle rounds or pistol rounds, none of those can actually destroy your car. This technically is a bulletproof vehicle in the sense that normal bullets will not destroy it. But for some reason, minigun bullets count differently. I'm not exactly sure why that's the case. It just is what it is. Use attack SMG for a little bit. They're not going to be able to take out any of my assets because I just keep killing them. And so if you're doing this mission, obviously, like I said, if you want to actually grind agency contracts, do not play this mission. It's not worth it for the time spent. I'm just doing it to showcase to you like all the amount of enemies we have on this mission. And of course, I haven't absorbed a single bullet of damage, worth of damage, I should say. So it makes this mission very easy, because normally when you're doing this, probably the way to do it is to be, well, I guess you could be on foot, but just, you know, being an armored Kuruma, being weaponized Ignis if you're on next gen with the HSW, things like that. By the way, I still can't launch my game. I actually haven't tried today. I'm recording this on March the 7th. I wasn't able to launch it on the 6th. I was able to play it finally at the end of the day on Tuesday. I was able to launch the game, but I couldn't migrate my character for the new expanded and enhanced on PC. Then I logged in yesterday on Wednesday, March the 6th. And I couldn't launch it again. So I've yet to try it again today. But all I know is it doesn't even matter if I can launch it, because according to when I tested it at the end of the day on Tuesday, March the 5th, maybe it's fixed now, I couldn't even migrate my character still. And I know tons of players are still having that problem. It just seems like if you didn't purchase this game through the Rockstar launcher, if you have it on Steam, if you have it on Epic, you're like totally screwed. I'm sure it'll get fixed, but you know, when? I want to use some of the HSW cars. I want to play some of the expanded and enhanced content. I want to be able to mess around with the graphics settings a little bit more, things like that. All right, so 10 seconds left in the mission. Let's just close it out strong. We'll see the payout. And overall, just for this, again, wanted to showcase to you the bulletproof capability of the new Coquette D5. Enjoy it while it lasts, because it's not going to last forever. Just like the Kuruma, just like the Sterling GT. But there we go, $33,000. Again, not worth doing the asset protection missions. But when you have a Bulletproof Coquette D5, which is a brand new DLC to the vehicle to the game, that's pretty nice. And overall, I would say the performance of the Coquette D5 is going to eclipse the Sterling GT non-HSW, as well as the Armored Kuruma. The only thing the Armored Kuruma had on this, when it was bulletproof like that, like fully, I mean, it's almost fully bulletproof anyway, but when it actually had the complete bulletproof glitch and invincibility glitch to normal bullets, was you could obviously fit 4 players in your car, but you could just have all 4 players running in your group, you and 3 other friends who are all using this car, and you guys are all bulletproof anyway. So that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Check me out over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. And I will see you guys in the next GTA 5 online video. Adios, amigos.